Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me in another video. So today I am bringing you my second Valentine's Day makeup look. This one is definitely a lot more glam, it's a lot more smoky and out there, quite dramatic. Maybe if you are just going out with the girls on a night out on Valentine's Day, or if you're going to a really fancy restaurant and you want a little bit more smoky makeup and you're not afraid to play with a little bit more dark and kind of grungy shades. Before we get started, I wanted to remind you that I've got a giveaway on my channel just now. It's going to close on March 15th and it is a huge Makeup Revolution giveaway. I'm going to leave the video linked in the description box below, so once you're done watching this one, head on over and you'll find out all the rules and everything of how you can enter that giveaway. So yeah, let's get started. As always, I've already picked my eyelids with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. It's my favourite eyeshadow primer. Next, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette today. I'm so excited. I've not used this yet in a tutorial, but I have used it a bunch of times since I got it in New York. So it's one of my favourite high-end makeup palettes. Honestly, I love it so much. First of all, we're going into this shade here, which is Tempera, and I'm just going to apply that with the brush that comes in the palette all over the lid to set the primer potion. I'm now going to go into this mauve shade here, which I think is called Buen Fresco. I might be saying that wrong, but I'm thinking that's how you say the first word anyway. And again, I'm just going to take the same brush from the palette, and on the fluffy side, I'm just going to run that through the crease. Now I'm taking it a little bit over the crease as well because I've got hooded eyelids, and this will just give the appearance of a larger eye. So you just want to keep blending this in until it's all nice and soft and there's no harsh lines. This is just your transition colour, so it doesn't matter if you blend it out too much. Now I'm going to take the shade Love Letter, which is a gorgeous matte pink, and using a fluffy angled brush I'm going to run this through the crease. What you want to make sure you do with this colour is that you don't run it up into the mauve shade that we took, because you want to keep this right in the crease and you want to make sure that your mauve transition shade is still very soft and blown out. Have you guys seen my giveaway video yet? If you've not, I'm going to leave it linked down below in the description box. It is a Makeup Revolution giveaway. It was what I posted on Wednesday. So yeah, definitely check it out after you've watched this video. There's lots of great prizes that you can win. I'm now taking this shade here, which is called Venetian Red, and I'm taking that on the opposite side of the brush that's in the palette, and I'm just going to pack that over the whole entire eyelid. Now I'm just going to flip the brush over and use it. There's nothing extra on the brush, but I'm just going to blend between the red shade and our crease colour. I'm now going to use this colour here, which is Cypress Umber. These names are really strange, like these are totally weird to me, except from like Warm Top, that's a normal name, but Cypress Umber. Anyway, it's a matte brown shade. I'm going to use it on a flat fluffy brush, and I'm just going to add a little bit into the outer V of the eye, just to darken this corner up and give the look a little bit more depth. And then again I'm going to take the same fluffy brush from the palette and just blend out the outer edges into the crease colours, just to make sure again that there's no harsh lines, and then blend in between the red and the brown so there's a nice soft gradient of colour. I'm just going to clean up the edges using a cotton bud and then go in with my Collection Extreme 24-Hour Eyeliner to create a little cat eye. You guys have seen me apply my eyeliner so many times, so I'm just going to skip right past this stage. Now that I've done that, I am going to use my Collection glitter. This is the Glam Crystals Dazzling Gel Liner. That's quite a mouthful to say. And this is in the shade Glitz number 1. And I'm going to apply this just on the eyelid. Like, I'm going to start at the inner corner, see how far I want to go with it. The reason I applied my liquid eyeliner first before applying the gel glitter is because it's quite hard to do your liquid liner over the glitter because it does make your eyes a little bit bumpy. I just dropped the glitter in. everywhere. Anyway, yeah, it makes it a little bit bumpy, and so I always find that it's easier to do it after you do your liquid eyeliner. So I'm just doing a tiny little bit. I think I'm just going to take it up halfway and stop when I get to the brown eyeshadow. I'm just going to use a cotton bud to pat the glitter in and just kind of like blend it all into the eye. And just to make sure it looks all nice and blended, I'm just going to take that what did I say it was before? Buon Fresco. I think that's how you say it. And I'm just going to run it through the crease again on the fluffy brush that comes in the Anastasia palette. Then I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Vermeer. Just going to take that on my finger and apply it just underneath my brow bone. And if you're wondering why my eyebrows look a little bit darker than they normally are before I do them, it's because I used Wonder Brow yesterday, and Wonder Brow stays on for a couple of days even after like you wash your face and take your makeup off. So that is why they look a little bit dark. Although I will be filling them in again because it doesn't stay on perfectly. It is a really good product though. I did mention this in my other video the other day, that if you wanted me to use the Wonder Brow in a tutorial, then let me know. And a couple of you guys actually asked me to do an eyebrow tutorial. So I did film one before. I kind of had to scrap it because I didn't like it too much, but I'll definitely be filming a new eyebrow routine and I'll definitely be posting that sometime in the near future for y'all. I'm now just taking my mascara. This is the Kiko Unforgettable Waterproof Mascara, and I'm going to pop that all over the eyelashes. So now moving on to the skin, I have been making a little cocktail recently with my foundation products. So I've been using the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation in the shade 3.0. And then I'm having to use the Lightning Shade Adjusting Drops by The Body Shop because this is a little bit dark for me just now. But because this is a Valentine's Day look, I want my skin to be a little bit more glowy, so I'm going to mix in the Tanya Burr Illuminator. I don't think this has got any particular shade, but I'm just going to mix this all in together and then apply that with a damp Real Technique sponge. I'll also link in the description box my first Valentine's Day makeup look, which was just really nice, like soft and romantic. It was not heavy on the eyes at all. It was just like really nice and girly. It was a pink look. So yeah, if you want to check that, I will leave that link down below as well. Now that I've done my foundation, I'm going to use concealer, and I'm using the Collection Perfection Lasting Perfection. I don't know what that's called, but it's a collection concealer and it's in the shade Fair number 1. I'm going to make sure that I put quite a lot of this just in the inner tear duct of my eye because the purpley shades just make your eyes look a little bit darker when you've got olive skin. So I'm just going to apply it there and underneath my eyes, on my chin, on my cupid's bow, a little bit on my nose, and then on my forehead. I'm just going to blend that in with my Real Technique sponge. And I'm now going to use the e.l.f. HD powder and apply that with the sponge just to set my concealer. Now for bronzer, I'm using my Kevyn kit because I am completely addicted to it, and I'm using the bronzy shade here on a Real Techniques 103 brush, and I'm just going to bronze up the face in the normal places. Of course I'm going to contour using the Sculpting powder. I just can't get enough. I've tried to go back to other contour shades, but I just keep coming back to this because I love it so much. So I'm just going to use a Real Techniques contouring brush and apply that underneath my cheekbones. And any excess, as always, I'm just going to run down here on my face. This will just give an appearance of a slimmer face. and then on the jawline as well. I'm just going to take the e.l.f. powder again and just place it just underneath the contour just to make it a little bit more sharp. For blush, I'm going to use the Dandelion by Benefit. This is just like one of those little mini ones that I got in the Christmas advent calendar. It's a really nice soft pink colour which will go really perfectly with the tones on our eyes, so I'm just going to apply that on the cheeks and sweep it back up the cheekbones, and this will just give a glowy and youthful appearance. For highlight, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution's Pro Illuminate. This is absolutely massive. This is amazing, and it's one of the products that is in my Makeup Revolution giveaway. So honestly, if you have this or if you're going to get this, it's just, you will know how amazing it is. So I'm just going to take that on a fan brush and apply that on the cheekbones. Like, hopefully you can see that glow. It's definitely, like, my makeup is always a lot stronger in person than it is through the camera, purely because of my lights that I have. They tend to wash out a lot of the colour. So hopefully you can see this glow. It is honestly amazing. And then I'm just going to take a little bit on my Cupid's bow and on the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose as well, and then I'm just going to take some in the inner corner of the eye. I'm now going to go and do my eyebrows and come back and we'll finish off the eyes. So eyebrows are done, and now let's go in and finish off the eyes. First of all, I'm going to go in with this shade here, Buen Fresco, that's what I'm calling it anyway, and I'm just going to apply that with the fluffy end of the Anastasia brush all over the lower lash line. This is just going to be our base colour and enable all the other colours to blend really seamlessly on top. Ah! I poked myself. I'm now going to use Venetian Red, which was that really nice red shade that we put all over our eyelids, and on the other end of the brush I'm just going to apply that all over the lower lash line. Now I'm just going to wipe the excess off of my hand. Who else does this? Just wipe that off because I really can't be bothered using a different brush. And I'm going to go back into the brown, which is that weird name, Cypress Umber. And I'm going to apply that just on the very, very outer corner. Could be snoring. The very outer corner of the lower lash line, just to like smoke it out a little bit and match kind of what's on the top. I'm now going back in with my Kiko Milano waterproof mascara just to apply a good couple of coats to the lower lash line. Is lipstick. So I know that it's super dramatic on the eye, so you can definitely go with a really nice nude lipstick or a gloss. However, because I'm going for a really glamorous smoky Valentine's Day look, I am going to use a dark lipstick. This is Moshpit, which is a cream lipstick from Urban Decay. It's a really nice burgundy shade, and I think it'll go really well with the eyes. I'm hoping, so let's try this out. Now I'm just going to use my Urban Decay setting spray to give me a good old spritz all over my face and make sure that the makeup lasts all day and night. And this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate all of the support that I get here on this channel. I actually can't believe that we're over 2,000 subscribers. That's crazy to me. I know it's not a big number, but to me it means a lot because I didn't even think that I would get 100, 1, 2, I don't know. I just didn't think this would go anywhere, and it kind of seems that you are all enjoying my videos, which make me really happy. Please come and follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat are all just Kirstin Beauty. The links are in the description box, along with a list of all the makeup that's on my face that's going to be listed in the description box below as well. Give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and make sure to go and check out the giveaway video that is listed in the description box too. I'm giving myself a lot of work in the description box when I come back to edit this video, so sorry future Kirstin. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday with another video. I am testing some Primark makeup out, so make sure you come back next Sunday to see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!